you, you pesky son of a... Aha! Missed. What the hell did it... Aha! What the hell? Son of a gun, I'm gonna get you, you pesky... Aha! Oh! Why does every Yu-Gi-Oh monster attack my house? Just a real quick reminder, guys, if you enjoyed the little skit and it made you laugh, do me a solid and go check out my Teespring in the links below, and you can buy yourself a t-shirt to support the channel. This will go to decks, better equipment, that kind of thing. So do me that solid. You can get a Spank Me Harder Konami t-shirt or I'm Konami t-shirt for your friends, so you guys can make jokes together when we can finally go to events. And back to the video. Why does every monster attack my house? I don't know. It's the story of my Yu-Gi-Oh life. Anyway, guys, if you're new to this channel, I am Ben10000 yugioh. I am your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and today, guys, I'm going to be showcasing a new monster that got announced in the new Toon pack. I don't remember its name for the life of me. I think it's Toon Chaos, something like that. I don't remember. And the monster we're looking at is the Chaos Creator. I instantly saw this and thought of a deck for it if the title didn't give it away. So we're gonna test this card out. I'm gonna give you this little prerequisite here. This may not be the best build of this deck, but of course this is still early on. There's no defined like build for this deck yet, so I'm sure somebody else that's a lot more competitive will come along and probably see this deck and go, I bet I can make that better. And that's good. This is just kind of a, what do you call it, a rough draft or a starting point. I really just wanted to see the Chaos Creator in action, so that's what this whole video is. I just wanted to try out the new card, and give my thoughts on it, and yeah. So if you're new to the Ben10000 channel, basically what we do is you have this conversation in the front, we'll have some replay footage in the middle, and then at the end we will have a deck profile. The deck profile is just kind of a pseudo deck profile. We're really going to be talking more about the Chaos Creator by itself. I'll mention the deck obviously a little bit, but we'll go more into those details when we get there. So let's go to that replay footage. Alright, there you have it, guys. This is the Chaos Creator Thunder Dragon deck. So, I don't think this is, obviously, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't think this is the best build of this deck. Although I just wanted to create something that maybe got the ball rolling for somebody who might actually build this, like, say, my buddy Slim. Because I know he plays Thunder Dragons, so maybe this will light the spark in him to try it again. So this is what the start off point that I came up with. I'm hoping somebody else can find a way to break this better than I could. Because let's face it, my old habit wants to just make Colossus, and then it's like, oh wait, we can't play that card. So naturally, basically the idea here was we want to fill up the graveyard with Light and Darks, so we can play the Chaos Creator. And I didn't experiment with the other Chaos cards. I'm sure that they would have helped. I just wanted to test out the Creator more than anything. And this one addition to this deck actually did some pretty funny plays. So the really cool thing about the Chaos Creator is you banish a Light and a Dark from your... You banish a Light and a Dark from your, your graveyard. Summon him like most Chaos monsters, obviously. And then, of course, in Thunder Dragons, depending on the Thunder Dragons banished, you kind of get pluses off of the banishment. And then, of course, he is going to cycle back some of your resources. And then, of course, on top of that, he's going to let you, summon a monster too. So it's like, it's really cool. Putting cards in the bottom of the deck basically makes regular Thunder Dragon and Thunder Dragon Dark just kind of constant. Now, I didn't really get a chance to abuse this, but I bet you somebody else can find a more consistent way to do it. Plus, on Edo Pro, sometimes they kind of brick your hand a little bit. They're like, oh, you're playing Thunder Dragons? Okay, you're going to open up with double Thunder Dragon Dark. And I'm like, well, what do you do? Not a whole lot you can do with a hand like that. That's but that's simulators for you. The other thing is that, like I said, I'm not too familiar with this variant, and so I just threw what I thought would work. And then, of course, I'm sure my extra deck could have been better. I just went for triple Titan. And then, of course, I played the regular Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, which I never played, but it's available to be played. We got Kaminari Attack, Thousand Eyes. It's a combo with the Titan or with Back to the Front, because basically Thousand Eyes is a walking shield. I thought if I banished, maybe if I banished Thunder Dragon Duo, I could bring back Creator and make Titanic Galaxy. That didn't happen, but... It's not to say that it couldn't happen. Maybe not with this deck. Minerva, because I'm back in the day, I used to be a Lightsworn player, so I had to throw my own little flair in there. Skull Dread, Draw Power, Appaloosa, Generic Negation, Soldier of Chaos, kind of fits the theme, and then of course the Nightmare stuff, and Link Karibo. This is pretty much, except for the fusions and maybe these two Link monsters. I mean, you can kind of play whatever you want. I just threw this together just to see what I could come up with. And I'm going to give it more time to experiment, obviously, but this is what I came up with. This card is really amazing, and I think that one of the better decks that's going to abuse this card going into the future is definitely Thunder Dragons. I really think that we will see a Chaos Thunder Dragon deck maybe come into the meta, or be a solid tier 2, regional level deck that, at the very least, just off of this one card, I mean, I was making some pretty funny plays. I mean, and being that that this is a deck that I'm not obviously very familiar with, haven't had a lot of time to experiment with it, I was having a blast. And of course, what I don't understand is why most of my opponents were playing Toons, but I don't get to pick what they play. So I fought Toons and Heroes, and I was like, I got the replay footage. You guys wanted to see the card do its thing. There you go. That was the whole point of this video, and I gave my thoughts on it. If you guys are thinking about using Chaos Creator, let me know what deck you want to put it in the comments below. If you guys want to support the channel, make sure you check out my Teespring. Links to that will be in the description, of course, and it's going to support this channel so I can get newer cards and give you guys more live deck profiles and things like that. And I have a really funny t-shirt, the Spank Me Konami t-shirt, which is very relevant every time it's ban list season. And then, If you're new, consider subscribing, like the video. I am Ben 10,000 yugioh. I am your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.